welcome to my first Dowland video diary. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I'll quickly fill you in with what this is all about. I'm planning to perform, record, film and produce 26 videos in celebration of the works of the great English lute player John Dowland. These videos will be posted every 2 weeks throughout 2026, marking the 400th anniversary year of his death. I've had a lot of amazing support for this project from folks, and my video diaries aim to keep you up to date with how I'm getting on. If you'd like to read more about this project, the link is below. Tomorrow I'm planning to do my first recording session at St Leonard's Chapel in Worcestershire. Most of you will be familiar with this location from my past videos. I am hoping to film in some locations that are historically significant to Dowland, and I'll be sharing some more details on this in my future video diaries. So the plan is to film and record 2 galliards for tomorrow. The first is the very well known King of Denmark galliard. The version I'm playing comes from the Variety of Lute Lessons 1610, and it's thought to be Dowland's final and revised version, assembled and produced by his son Robert Dowland. It's obvious that great care has been taken to present this work, and certainly the title, The Most High and Mighty Christianus IV, King of Denmark, his galliard, is obviously designed to impress. But like most creative works, this tune evolved over time, and I believe this galliard is connected to a group of pieces. The tune can be found in numerous places. One such example exists in the mysterious Folger Dowland lute book titled The Battle Galliard, providing evidence that this piece was in circulation in the 1590s. Also, the very distinctive opening is in the first book of the Matthew Holmes collection, compiled between 1588 and 1595, where it's called simply Dowland's Galliard. It also appears in the later Holmes manuscript collection dated 1600 as Mr. Mildmay's Galliard. In the Ewing Lute book 1620, it's known as Mr. Langton's Galliard. These are just a few examples. But the first piece of evidence of the work titled The King of Denmark's Galliard is found in Dowland's most famous book, The Lachrymæ or Seven Tears, published in 1605, existing in 5 parts. The dedication to the King of Denmark in this book, of course, fits nicely with Dowland's timeline as court lutenist to King Christian IV from 1598, ending in 1606, where he was dismissed. More on that at some point. I can't help but think that Dowland secretly guarded his own original material and was quite happy to recycle tunes to suit a purpose. As musicians, this is commonplace. Diana Poulton suggests that the origins of the tune comes from a piece that swept across Europe in the early 16th century by Clement Janekin called La Guerra or La Battaglia to commemorate the Battle of Marigiano in 1515. Maybe explaining the title of The Battle Galliard and the warlike vibe. Who knows? Certainly, issues of ownership irked Dowland, and he often complained of his own works being reproduced false and imperfect. The second galliard is one of my favourites, Lady Rich's galliard. It's so beautiful and tender, and again, the version I've chosen is from the Variety of Lute Lessons. In fact, this too has a very grand title, The Right Honourable the Lady Rich her galliard. Lady Rich was a court beauty, born Penelope Devereux, sister to Robert Devereux, the Earl of Essex. It is believed she provided the inspiration to the poem Astrophel and Stella by Philip Sidney. Her own title came with her marriage to Robert Rich, 3rd Baron, but by all accounts this was not a happy union, and they divorced in 1606. Many a verse was written in awe of her grace and beauty, and I believe she was very much the centre of a scandal between various earls. If you want to know more, I've copied the link below to a fantastic video by Alexander Waugh. For Dowland to write a composition dedicated to her is highly significant, and I hope to get a chance to ponder on this more at some point. Certainly, if you check out the Lute manuscripts, many of them will have a galliard or a pavan titled Lady Rich or Lady P. I think she was very much the centre of gossip and courtly chit-chat. So, 2 galliards are on the agenda tomorrow. Keep watching to find out how it goes. Do subscribe to support this very special project, and I'd love to know what your favourite Dowland tune is. Share it with me in the comments below. So this is the first day of the first recording for John Dowland 400th anniversary collection. It's January the 23rd, 2025. I've got all my kit and I'm ready to go. As I walk into St Leonard's, I can't but help get excited. What I love is that incredible contrast of colours as you open the door and walk in, and you find yourself bathed in this incredible honey gold. This is a private chapel and it's part of the Beauchamp almshouses built by the Countess of Beauchamp in 1840 to house agricultural workers. The consecration of the chapel was not until 1864. As I progress, the reredos, which was restored in 2019, is flanked by the high altar coronas made in 1864 for the consecration of the chapel. Finally, the organ, which I'm told is a 2-manual Nicholas organ with its lavishly decorated pipework, was completely restored in 2008. So I've just arrived at St Leonard's in Worcestershire. Such a beautiful place. I'm so lucky to be able to record here. It's one of my favourite places, and I'm really looking forward to the day ahead. Just finished my first recording session for the John Dowland. I think it's gone well, and it's been really lovely to get started with it. I'm looking forward to having a cup of tea now because I've been playing for a long time. So yeah, it's a wrap. Now, I want to show you these precarious steps that I've been navigating. Here they are. Oops, I can't do it. Don't know if you can see those. I'm really pleased I haven't broken something, because it's been really disorientating. One minute you're focusing totally on being able to play a galliard, the next minute you could be tumbling down these steps with a very fragile lute. So I'm very grateful not to have smashed my instrument for this session. So all packed up now and ready to go, leaving St Leonard's for a while. Which would be sad. I'm sure I'll be back though. So, first recording session is done. 2 down, 24 videos to go. Wish me luck. See you next time. Bye.